The first film that made me laugh?
Oh, man.
The first movie that made me laugh, I think, was Finding Nemo.
Caddyshack.
Some Like It Hot.
Stripes.
Must have been a Lauren Hardy movie, possibly.
You know, Lauren Hardy or Buster Keaton or whatever. Nothing sophisticated. Pretty coarse stuff.
I don't know. It had to be something with the Three Stooges. It had to be a Three Stooges film.
A rowboat! A rowboat? You're crazy. That's a horse trough.
The first movie that made me laugh was probably an Abbott and Costello movie.
I just remember Abbott and Costello. I don't remember any specific film.
I think Young Frankenstein.
The scenes in that between Gene Wilder and Marty Feldman that are just hilarious.
Perhaps I could help you with that hump.
What hump?
It was probably Blazing Saddles. I sneaked into it underage. And I think it's the only movie that I've actually wet myself.
The Jerk. Steve Martin's my hero, so that's for sure the biggie for me.
But we raised you like you were one of us.
You mean I'm gonna stay this color?
This is tough because it would have to be something when I was a kid, you know, because the first one that made me laugh like that would be like The Jungle Book, Baloo singing, you know, Bare Necessities. It would be the first time that I remember just like laughing and finding joy watching cinema.
It's Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. I think I was like 8 years old, and so like one of the kids' parents wouldn't let us go, and then I had to wait to see it. I was a big Jim Carrey fan as a child.
I remember a film I absolutely drove my mum crazy to go and see when it came out was Flubber. I must have been like 5 or 6 when that film came out, and I was just like, this looks like the greatest movie ever made. Well, green ball that just goes everywhere, that sounds amazing.
A film called Gus, about a field goal kicking mule. Yeah, I went to see it with my dad when I was 5 years old, and I remember seeing him laugh as the mule kicked the field goal, and I was like really exhilarated by that because I was laughing at the same time.
There's this South African movie called There's a Zulu on My Stove. I have a feeling that if I saw it today, I might be a little offended by it. It was about this black South African who gets out of prison and befriends this white South African, and then they decide that they would switch races in order to experience the other race. Maybe it's actually quite forward-thinking, actually. But anyway, it was hilarious.
I remember a real movie-going experience with Singing in the Rain and Lena Lamont and I'm a shining star in the cinema firmament. That was hysterical. I just like the reveal of who she was and how I just remember moments in that film. I loved it.
It was a comedy which actually it made me laugh, but it inspired me. It was called Those Magnificent Men and Their Flying Machines. And for decades afterwards, I had joyous dreams of flying because of the sort of madcap nature of the film. And it actually drove me on to become a pilot.
You know, the seminal comedy, but it's not the earliest, was Airplane because of its absurdist qualities.
We'd watch it as a family together, and I think we all watched it over 32 times.
Can you fly this plane and land it?
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
It took the spoof genre to a whole new level, and one that really worked on repeat viewing. You know, there's some films that would make you laugh, but maybe once, and maybe for a third of the total film. But that was a movie I just truly, no hyperbole, remember just almost laughing in the aisles, bending out of my seat because it was so funny.
Come on, let's check out the end of the flick.
Yeah, gee, I sure hope there's a happy ending. I love a happy ending.